And so you guys have maybe something to put on in the background and don't really have to pay attention to a plot line or a character or anything like that. I filmed one of these last month. Sorry, I do filming weeks now. If I film one video a week and then edit it and then post it, it is no bueno for my brainsies. So I started doing filming weeks, and last month I had one, and I filmed a Ramble video that is supposed to go up this week, and I just didn't have much to say. The format that I wanted to do it in wasn't working, which was this format. I wanted it to be like a fun little FaceTime thing going on, and it didn't really work, and I was having storage issues, and it was a whole thing. So it ended up not looking the way I wanted it to, not sounding the way I wanted it to, and I didn't have anything to say, so I felt like that was like a worthless thing to post. But you know what's not a worthless thing to post is a Ramble video in which we get to celebrate that I hit 50,000 subscribers, which is very fun and very cool, and I'm very, very, very grateful and very excited. So thank you. I feel like over a certain amount of time, like a number, you kind of get used to a number and like the way a number looks and feels. I have OCD, so I'm very and it manifests very particularly in numbers. And some, like, what the fuck am I saying? I'm basically saying that, like, having in the 30,000 subscribers and the 40,000 subscribers, that kind of number, at least for me, was there for a while. And so it was like every time I looked at it, it was kind of in the same number range. So it becomes like a normal number for me to feel like I have. And so hitting landmarks like this sometimes don't feel very big. Like, this is the first big one I've hit, I feel. And it doesn't really feel very big all the time. But I think because it is like an actual landmark, I can actually take a step back and be like, that's a big number. Like, that's a really big number of people that watch my content, which is kind of kooky. Like, actually really kooky and kind of cool, and also like a little scary. So I wanted to say thank you, and yeah, I guess tell you about what's been going on. I know that in the last ramble I did, a bunch of you guys were outraged at the amount of hours that I was working. I'm very happy to say that I'm not working that many hours anymore. I've kind of put my foot down a little bit on my teeny tiny little foot down on some of my scheduling, which has definitely helped my mental headspace a lot. And the more that I do more of this and more of the things that I'd like to do moving forward, I might not have implemented all this, like, scheduling things that I'd like, but I do see what I need to be doing, and that's really helpful for me. I'm currently in the middle of my filming week. That will be for the end of September's content and all of October, which is scary because I don't think that I took like holidays and stuff, videos like that, very seriously ever before this. And now I'm like, ooh, I have a theme. It's really not easy, but like easier to come up with ideas for videos if they're in a theme. So that's why I mentioned doing 2 a week, which I'm hoping will still happen. It looks like I'm on track to do that as of right now. But yeah, I wanted to I wanted to try and take it a little bit more seriously now that I have a bit of a schedule and a routine built for it, which is more so a tester as well of, am I capable of keeping all of my jobs and still making 2 videos a week? And am I capable of doing this only for holidays or for all of time? My sister and I have differing opinions on this point, and my sister is the truly like the backbone of this channel. If I didn't have her, I wouldn't have half of any of my ideas and or execution. She's very she gives me the kernel of an idea and then I take it and I run with it. But usually I'm like, what am I doing this week? And she's like, this. I'm like, thank you, queen, I love you. So I'm very grateful for her. But she is of the opinion, and she's very locked into the ASMR community deeply. She's like, well, I kind of think it's overkill if you have 2 videos a week sometimes. Like, sometimes people post way too much, and it's way too oversaturated, and I don't have time to watch the content. And I'm kind of the opinion where I have comfort videos that I found over the years, but if I'm watching something new from a creator and it's not a comfort video yet, I normally don't mind having multiple videos come out a week from that creator if I really like them. So maybe it's overkill if you hate the person and you just shouldn't be subscribed to them. But anyway, so I'm hoping that this is a good tester. Just kind of gives me a good gauge of what that would look like if I was doing that more consistently, which I don't know that I want to. I'm realizing, don't tell anybody, I kind of, como se dice, detest filming videos. I like editing. I like the end product usually of an edited video. I really like the way, like, it all kind of comes together and culminates. And I like answering comments and reading all the comments. And yeah, my friends saying that they like video. You know what I mean? Like, I like that aspect of it. And maybe it's just the fact that it's had to be either bulk filming or filming before I was doing bulk filming, doing like coming home after a shift and having to film something. You know what I mean? That is why I don't like it. But it is grueling. It feels grueling. It's grueling. It's so grueling. It's so awful. It's like I have a fucking blue collar job. It's the easiest thing I could possibly ever do in my whole fucking life. However, of the entire process is my least favorite part. And I fear that might be a lowering of attention span for me, that my attention span is slowly getting lower and lower and lower and lower, and I'm really, really scared about it. But yeah, I am super grateful to have all of you guys here, and that the videos that I've really loved making and really loved the finished product of, y'all have received so well. And even the things that I really like that maybe don't do as well in numbers wise, y'all watching them really adore them. And I can't tell you how much I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. It is such a blessing to know that the thing that's coming from my brain through my body into a made up world and space, and this fucking thing, whatever this is received well by human people. That's really cool. Little tiny update things. Apart from bulk filming, I'm still working on the jobs, but the hours are significantly less. I think I said that. There's significantly less hours. Trying to have a social life just a little bit, still keep friends, make friends, all that good stuff. I have a new Hyperfixation, which is dinner in America. It it came out in 2020, so I'm sure a bunch of y'all have already watched it. But if you haven't, it's on Hulu. It's about weirdos falling in love and being really weird. And something about it just itches the perfect part of my brain, like just the right part of my brain. Because for those of y'all that don't know, I went to school I have like degrees. Awesome. They're useless. I still work in food service. I got my degree in acting and I double minored in English and film production. And closer to the end of my time at school, I was like, oh, I want to make movies. Like, I really love making movies. And I specifically love doing all of the things. I want to do all of the things. I want to write. I want to direct. I want to be in them. I want to edit them. I want to do the sound design. I loved sound design while I was doing that. So, the movie just kind of like not only was like felt like a perfect script, but also like just really, I don't know, spoke to something in me that kind of forgot that I wanted to make movies like that and just make stuff, break stuff, make stuff. Make stuff. So that has been really sweet and refreshing to realize and remember. It's almost just like I forgot it. Like I forgot that was an option and a thing I really love doing. Because I have all these like people in my life. I've had a lot of older friends now than I normally do. Like a lot of people that are either slightly older in age or much older in age than me. And they like are like, you know, what do you want to do? How can we help you? And I'm like, that's so awesome. And realizing that it is like making things and maybe making indie movies or short films or something is something I'd really like to do. So I'm very excited about that. So anyway, how are you? What's been going on? What you been doing? Other than that, I'm really not doing anything. I don't have much going on. I just have 2 cats and like 2 friends and 4 jobs, and that's kind of my life right now. I'm starting to enjoy my alone time with the boys a lot more because I know statistically that someday I will not have that much alone time. I will have either, hopefully I won't have a deadbeat man that needs to be around me all the time because he can't wipe his own ass or whatever. But I just realized I said man and all hearts all across the world shatter. But statistically, like I will find a person and they will probably, hopefully not be an awful human that I have to babysit all the time. But more than likely, I will probably have children at some point, and I will never have a moment alone ever again. And that's what that will feel like. So I'm really enjoying my time right now, especially since I have a lot of friends that do have children, and younger children. I'm like, oh, I'm great. I'm rocking. I'm rolling right now. We're vibing. In terms of hobbies, I'm gonna try and pick this up and not ruin where I'm at right now. But I am getting back into knitting. You can't really see this project very well. That's it. I used to knit growing up. My babysitter when I was very young taught me, and I like knitted swatches and scarves and whatever the fuck when I was little. And then a couple years ago I realized I really want to make all the shit that's crocheted. So I learned how to crochet, and so I've mainly crocheted the last couple years. But I was like, damn, I really want to make my own sweater for the winter, because where I'm at, the winters are so fucking cold. And so I found this pattern, and I've never knitted in the round before, and I'm doing it, and it looks okay fine. It looks fine okay kind of thing. So I'm excited about that. So yeah, we be vibing. Everything's okay. At the end of the day, the only things holding me back are mediocre men that I truly attach myself to so quickly, and or my inabilities to say no to anything. Really, that is it. That will be my down. I can't say no, which is an awesome song from an awesome 4-hour fucking musical. I don't have much else going on. I'm really excited about Halloween stuff and spooky stuff and the fall. I really love autumn. That kind of weather is my favorite, and it only comes around once a year, so I'm really excited. And yeah, other than that, I'm really just working and trying to be kinder. Not really to myself, because fuck me, but mainly other people. I found that I have a lot of anger. I have a lot of anger that I was not allowed to be angry growing up. In my house, I was not allowed to be angry, and I was not allowed to not agree with people. And I'm struggling a lot with realizing that I do not agree with a lot of people, and I'm very angry at people sometimes. And I'm trying to, as my dad says, be a duck in water. Just let it roll right off my back. Let the water just over my back. But I fear that I am a duck in an oil spill. And no bitches around me have Dawn. Nobody from PETA with Dawn's gonna come save me. I'm just all oiled up and angry, you know? So, anyway, that's my shit. That's all I'm doing. Thank you for 50,000 subscribers. I'm gonna do my best to continue to make content for y'all and be true to the shit that I want to make, but also hear y'all out on what y'all want to see. Thank you for caring for me and for being kind and really, really genuinely appreciative of me pulling shit out of my ass and it not stinking somehow. So thank you. I appreciate you. I hope y'all have a fantastic night, that you get some good work done, good rest done, and that tomorrow is a really, really easy feeling day, even if it's like a lot of heavy stuff you've got to do, that somehow it just feels really light. And I love y'all, and I'm grateful, and hashtag blessed, hashtag move in silence, hashtag go stars. I don't know. I love y'all. Thank you so much.